Oh, I thought I was getting ready to. Yeah, that client, I hope something happens to her. I cannot work with a client like that. Why? Yeah, she's crazy. I don't play that. No, I don't. Let's see if it's working. And boom.
From ABC News, I'm Daria Aldinger. No word. U.S. officials haven't been able to connect with North Koreans after an American soldier ran across the DMZ this week. Travis King had recently been released from a South Korean prison on assault charges.
Officials say nearly 12 hours passed from the time King was scheduled to board a flight back to the U.S., where he was facing discharge from the Army, to when he showed up at and crossed that border. King's family saying they don't know why he did this.
It don't make no sense to me. Something just got to be going on in his head.
Since crossing that border, King's exact whereabouts are unknown, but
Black
a U.S.
people,
official telling me King was taken away in a van and is believed to be in North Korea's capital, Pyongyang.
ABC's Martha Raddatz in Busan, South Korea. A rare shooting in New Zealand left 2 dead along with the suspect. It happened at a construction site in Auckland, and only a matter of days before soccer fans flocked to New Zealand for the Women's World Cup. Prime Minister Chris Hipkins.
The government's spoken to FIFA organisers this morning, and the tournament will proceed as planned. I want to reiterate that there is no wider national security threat.
U.S. Soccer says the women's team and the staff are safe. A large Pfizer plant was in the path of an EF3 tornado which plowed through Nash County, North Carolina today. Rocky Mount Fire Chief Darvin Moore.
The plant building itself and numerous vehicles were damaged because of the storm. As a result, the city had to transport the employees to the Rocky Mount Senior Center.
Officials are urging people to stay inside while crews clear the roads and repair power lines. Alabama Republicans advanced new congressional maps with one majority black district, not the 2 such districts that were mandated by the U.S. Supreme Court. You're listening to ABC News.
You're ready to share your grandma's pan dulce recipe. With Union Bank joining U.S. Bank, get access to more branches, bankers, and digital resources, so you can share with your community the sweetest pan dulce. Learn more at usbank.com/more. Member FDIC.
There's an ordinary sandwich at your desk. Then a slice above that is a sandwich filled with the finest Kretschmar meats and cheeses. And a slice above that is having another one to share with your boss. And a slice above that is your boss loving his Kretschmar sandwich so much that he promotes you on the spot. And a slice above that is that the promotion is to his job, so you get to fire your own boss. Kretschmar, a slice above.
Mark your calendars. The Northern Wasatch Parade of Homes is coming July 7th through the 22nd. Experience the pinnacle of architectural beauty and indulge in the captivating charm of 16 breathtaking homes. Brought to you by America First Credit Union and the Northern Wasatch Home Builders Association. Explore these stunning residences, each meticulously crafted to redefine the art of living. For more information and to purchase tickets, visit northernwasatchparade.com.
President Biden's latest junk fees target is rental websites.
Some charge surprise fees just to pay your rent online, or fees for services that should be included in the rent, like mail sorting and pest control. It's simply not right. We're going to move on it.
The president says those fees must be disclosed in listings, but not necessarily eliminated. Moving forward, that's what one studio head is focusing on amid 2 Hollywood strikes.
During Netflix's Q2 earnings call Wednesday, the moderator's first question was about the double strike and its effect on the company and its content stockpiles going forward. Netflix co-CEO Ted Sarandos deflected those questions, instead revealing that his dad was in the union. He remembers him going on strike.
It takes an enormous enormous toll on your family, financially and emotionally.
He said they worked hard to avoid these forest strikes
They are
and history.
committed to getting to an agreement as soon as possible, one that's equitable, and one that enables the industry and everybody in it to move forward into the future.
As far as we know, though, all sides remain far apart. Jason Abrams at ABC News, Hollywood.
4 members of a Florida family have been convicted of selling a toxic industrial bleach as a fake COVID-19 cure through their online church. Prosecutors say the Brennan family's Genesis 2
And that was
church
speed bump, and there's no fucking sign for it.
$1 million worth of the so-called miracle mineral
Ridiculous. There's
solution,
no damn
which was
sign.
actually made of chlorine
Still
dioxide.
no rules.
This is ABC News.
Hate this.
Those were the latest headlines, live from our radio newsroom. Now let's go back to ABC News Live.
Living here
continues
fucking
across Texas, Little Rock, back through
drives
Mississippi,
highly
back through
dangerous
the
here, but
Southwest
the
as
police
well.
don't
You're
care.
seeing the 110
We
pattern
have
is going to continue. It looks like through the
evidence
weekend for
of that.
Palm Springs, Phoenix, and Las Vegas. We may be waiting till at least August, if not September. Lindsay?
Long summer ahead, Rob. Our thanks to you. Now I want to bring in our chief meteorologist, Ginger Z, and the managing editor of our climate unit. Ginger is also in Florida, where the ocean temperatures are nearing hot tub temperatures, and she just got out of the ocean doing a coral reef dive with a research team. Ginger, explain why it's so critical that we pay attention to what's happening to our planet's oceans and reefs.
Lindsay, I just got off of this boat and out of the water, so that's why I look like this. But I do think that it is really important that we pay special attention to these water temperatures. We've been talking about them for about 2 weeks because they've been progressively getting to this level of 4 to even 7 degrees above average for this early in the year. It is something that many of the scientists we're talking down here to say they haven't seen, certainly not in their careers. And some of these coral that are up to 3,000 years old that we went and saw around today have not seen this in their lifetimes, or at least on an event like this. So it is all about how these water temperatures heat up, and yes, of course, that, is easy to get in, it's bathtub-like, but also it's about what it does to the coral, which is not just a creature that houses other marine life, but it also is the natural defense from hurricanes. It is like the nature's concrete seawall, so that we don't get as decimated by hurricanes down here. It is incredibly important to keep healthy. It hasn't been for the last 4 decades. It's been suffering, especially with the warming temperatures. But this year,
red light.
beyond that. It is something different, as we've been talking about. I think even more importantly on land here is that the coral reef in Florida is responsible for an estimated $4 to $8 billion in revenue for commercial fishing and tourism. It is something they do not want to lose. And unfortunately, as we just got off this boat and the waters are far from warming, the bleaching is happening. We are at the maximum
That is
level
not
of
how you drive. You're supposed to stop because
inevitable.
he had the stop sign,
And I
not
can't
me.
wait for you to see what we found. Spoiler alert,
Evidence.
it is not good. You'll see it all tomorrow on GMA. But for now, we'll head back to you.
We do look forward to seeing the Ginger. Continued fallout over the accusations of inhumane treatment of migrants and children at our nation's southern border by Texas officials. Some of them pushing back, claiming the order was, quote, misinterpreted. ABC's Matt Rivers is in Eagle Pass for us tonight.
Tonight, aerials over the Rio Grande showing the controversial razor wire and barriers installed to keep migrants from crossing. Measures an unnamed trooper called, quote, nothing but an inhumane trap for migrants. In an email obtained by ABC News, that Texas Department of Public Safety trooper telling a superior he was ordered twice by commanders to push crossing migrants back into the Rio Grande River, even though they might drown. Tonight, Texas DPS pushing back, saying the trooper, quote, misinterpreted the order.
At no point have any of our troopers received directed to physically push migrants back into the river. Now, if a member from one of our leadership or supervisor tells a trooper to push back migrants, what that means is to verbally tell them.
DPS also categorically denying the trooper's claim that he was told to not give water to migrants. And ABC News now learning that trooper has been on the job for more than 5 years, though just on a rotation and not permanently assigned to the border.
As someone who reads this email and comes to you and says this email is proof that there is systemic problems within the Texas Department of Public Safety's approach to dealing with migrants, you say what?
I say that's inaccurate. That's inaccurate.
He says it's inaccurate. Matt Rivers continues for us on the U.S.-Mexico border. Matt, the Mexican government has also weighed in on these allegations. What do they have to say?
No, that's the Mexican government not happy about this. They are demanding the removal
is illegal. The U.S. State Department says Texas did not consult with the U.S. federal government before installing it. And now, Lindsay, the U.S. Justice Department saying it is assessing the claims made in that trooper's email. Lindsay?
Matt Rivers for us from Eagle Pass, Texas. Thanks so much, Matt. We head now to our nation's capital with our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce. Mary, during today's briefing, you pressed the White House on its response to Mexico to remove the buoys and razor wire put in place by Texas along the Rio Grande. What did the press secretary have to say?
Yeah, Lindsay, I asked them point blank, do they agree with Mexican officials that the way that this barrier has been constructed with this razor wire, these buoys, that it violates these international treaties, as the Mexican officials are claiming, and noted that the Mexican officials say that the U.S., the administration, has had this request from them now for 3 weeks. And the White House press secretary, Karine Jean-Pierre, gave a very cautious answer. She was quick to condemn the actions of Republican Texas Governor Abbott. She said that it was a political stunt, that he's acting in an inhumane way, that what we are seeing there lacks basic human decency, calling it atrocious. And she said instead of working to solve the problem, again, she says Abbott is resorting to this sort of political theater. But she didn't respond to the specifics, to the fact that Mexico is asking the U.S., asking this administration to step in and remove this barrier because they feel that it violates international law. So I pressed again, noting, it's clear that this administration condemns this behavior, but the bottom line is, what are they going to do about it? And she punted. She said that she couldn't speak to any legal action. She said that that's a matter for the Department of Justice, for the Department of Homeland Security. And Lindsay, we have reached out to them, and tonight they haven't commented. They are not responding yet to our requests, at least. So tonight, the big picture is, we don't know what this administration is going to do right now beyond reviewing the matter, beyond publicly condemning these actions. We're not sure what they're going to do to respond to this, and if they're going to take action to remove this barrier in the coming days and weeks, Lindsay.
We can count on you to keep asking those questions. Mary Bruce from the White House, thanks so much.
We're trying. Thanks, Lindsay.
Now to new information about that target letter sent to former President Trump by special counsel Jack Smith. Sources tell ABC News the letter cites 3 statutes pointing to possible crimes.